Mind-blowing Rome facts that will surprise you. Are you a fan of our videos? Be sure to subscribe to Viralino and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Rome is one of the most important places in the history of Western society. Much of modern culture was originated here. There are many aspects of society that were heavily influenced by what took place in Rome in the ancient past. One of the most amazing things about Rome is the fact that you can still go visit it today. There are many other Rome facts though. The city is certainly a popular tourist destination. In modern times, it is a part of Italy. It has become one of the most popular places to visit in the country, and it is easy to understand why. There is an abundance of history to be seen within the city, and people can't resist trying to soak it all in. Rome is a place that captivates the imagination of people of all ages. If you are interested in Rome, then you might like discovering some Rome fun facts that will teach you a bit about the city. Learning about some of these aspects of Rome will help you feel better prepared if you decide to plan a trip there. Other facts on Rome might simply intrigue you as odd bits of trivia. Read on to discover many things that you likely don't know about Rome. We're going to make sure to add a few facts about ancient Rome that are absolutely strange and a few Colosseum Rome facts. It was founded in 753 BCE. One of the best facts on Rome is that it's a really ancient city. It was found all the way back in 753 BCE by a figure who is known as Romulus. The Roman legend tells the story that Romulus had a twin brother by the name of Remus. These children were abandoned around the area where Rome would be founded when they were just babies. A friendly she-wolf took pity on these babes and raised them as her own. Once the two brothers matured to adulthood, it is said that Romulus killed his brother Remus. He went on to found and rule over the city of Rome. Of course, a lot of this story seems as if it is more mythology than true ancient history. Regardless, it is interesting to know that the legend behind the founding of Rome is so dramatic. To this day, the symbol of the city of Rome is the she-wolf. This is a nod to the wolf of legend that found Romulus and Remus as babies. Wolf imagery is popular in the city because of the legend. Rome is also known by other names. There are a few other names that Rome is commonly referred to as. One of the most common other names for Rome is the Eternal City. This name seems very fitting in the modern era, as Rome has certainly proven to be a city that stands the test of time. It is a city that existed in the ancient past and is still very relevant today, giving it an eternal significance. Another name for Rome is Caput Mundi. This is a Latin term that translates to the capital of the world. You can certainly make a case that it is the cradle of Western civilization as we know it, and it was indeed the most important city in the world during its day. Today, Rome serves as the capital city of Italy and still captivates the hordes of tourists that flock to its location. There is a peculiar law to protect cats in Rome. As proof that Rome fun facts can sometimes be a bit weird, there is a peculiar law to protect cats in the city of Rome. A law was passed that says that cats should be allowed to live in a place where they were born without being disturbed. This means that you can't remove cats from a location forcibly. Due to this, you will commonly see many stray cats all over Rome, and it isn't unusual to see kittens sleeping among the ancient structures that the city is famous for. Ancient Romans would vomit in between meals. It can't get much stranger than this ancient Rome facts. You see, in the ancient past, Romans would vomit in between meals so that they could continue to enjoy feasting. People with eating disorders do this in modern times, and the type of negative effects that it has on their bodies are well known. That being said, Rome was a very decadent culture in many ways, so it shouldn't surprise anyone to hear that people didn't want to stop enjoying their food. The people of ancient Rome were known to indulge to excess. It wasn't uncommon for people to partake in giant feasts and participate in orgies. Although these things seem rather hedonistic by modern standards, they were fairly commonplace practices in ancient Rome. This does not mean that all ancient Romans did these things, though, as it was only the well-off members of society who could indulge in such pleasures. Only free men were allowed to wear togas in ancient Rome. One of the facts of ancient Rome is that you had to be a Roman citizen in order to wear a toga in Rome. You see, Romans had slaves and those slaves needed to be differentiated from the free population. There were laws that stated that only free men could wear togas, and that free women were to wear stolas. Stolas were the female version of a toga and were made of linen. Togas and stolas were seen as signs of citizenship. It is hard to imagine a time of such class differences for many people, as these types of practices have been abolished in modern times. Even so, it is interesting to know that they went to such lengths to keep the slave population separate from free-born Romans. Do you like Rome? Check out these other great clips from Viralino, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.